Is Jurgen Klopp the man to deliver the dream? The team that Nuno sends out for Wolves is the one that's largely responsible for earning their best Premier League position. Like Liverpool, it began with investment in a quality goalkeeper. Rui Patricio has certainly fitted the bill. And the steadying influence of the heart of the Wolves defence is lifelong Liverpool fan Conor Coady, who 6 years ago today played his only league game for them. Ruben Neves has already inflicted damage on Liverpool once this season with a stunning goal that knocked them out of the FA Cup. And the front two have both got into double figures with goals, so it was no surprise that they moved quickly to make the loan move of Raul Jimenez permanent. The likes of Morgan Gibbs-White and Adama Traore have the potential to make life tricky for Liverpool if called upon. 3 weeks until the Champions League final. No thoughts about resting key personnel for Jurgen Klopp. Alisson, who's made such a huge difference in turning Liverpool from a top four side to potential champions, completes his first Premier League season uninterrupted. Andy Robertson has overcome the calf injury that forced him off in Tuesday's miraculous comeback to eliminate Barcelona. So there are just two changes. Gini Wijnaldum, whose arrival kick-started the comeback and got Liverpool level in the ties, rewarded with a place in the starting 11. Mo Salah, concussed in the Newcastle win and absent in midweek, is back in time for the Premier League finale. There's experienced backup, including Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who's had a little over a quarter of an hour of Premier League action in an injury-frustrated season, but could have a part to play. Test that's been played out throughout the season and is played out today at a distance of over... Surprise, of course, was the fact they were doubled by Huddersfield. Mo Salah. Alexander-Arnold in towards Mane, tried to leave it. Van Dijk put it beyond Origi to Trent Alexander-Arnold, options in the box. Bennett. Control again from Wijnaldum, who's trying to weave a way through there. Left behind for Henderson to clip across.
Wide, so organised, that back five, very rarely dragged out of position.
Liverpool sensing that they want that early goal.
Can catch them firmer than that, but Wolves will be a little more vigilant on corners. Every back and just win the tackle, regain possession.
Still Mo Salah, held up by Bolly. Henderson in support, overhits them. More than happy to cede possession to the opposition. Bennett across the clip. Wonderful crossfield ball from Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold just couldn't quite get in into his... Salah. Alexander-Arnold on his weaker foot, clipping it in towards Mane. Off Fabinho. Origi electing to let it bounce. Van Dijk. Johnny able to cut it out forward quickly from...
Need him to operate by instinct.
Wolves' first opportunity to get the bodies forward on the counter-attack.
Yeah, and another situation.
Here is Coady. All of a sudden, the threat of a little bit of... Lovely 1-2 between Alexander-Arnold and Henderson. Sadio Mane! Reds rejoice! It is a goal that takes Liverpool temporarily at least back to the top of the table. Significant a moment might it just prove to be?
Yeah, well, I mentioned earlier, Jim, about Johnny maybe being a little more alert to these kind of situations, and he got himself caught there. He sold himself, and the little deflection from Bolly is just absolutely perfect for the Senegalese arriving in from the far post. And
here's Salah. Liverpool looking to double their lead.
And I suspect most will be feeling that the same will...
Good movement off the ball from Dendoncker. 3 to try and pick out. Alisson's... Salah will chase that. Trying to clipping it inside the penalty area.
The amount of investment in that game was considerable. You consider that the physical enough, because the atmosphere will tell.
For Liverpool, that came on the last day last season, and it was a decent here. And that suggests
an old transistor radio.
Origi goes down. Martin Atkinson well placed. Ball in from Johnny. Jimenez trying to get there. Van Dijk in lead.
Here's what just happened at the Amex Stadium, and Brighton are leading against Manchester City. But
It's full of anxiety, it's full of enthusiasm, it's full of anticipation.
there's another goal at the Amex, and Manchester City are back on level terms just a minute after.
Most remarkable of footballing weeks. Twists.
The Premier League, though, Jim, it's integrity. Yeah, there needed to be communication then between Jota and Johnny, because if Johnny gives Jota a little shout, then he doesn't put his head on this.
Robertson's throw inside the penalty area. Back from Alexander-Arnold. Volley ultimately costly. They're on the front foot here. Here's an in-swinging delivery. It's Salah. Not quite.
Yeah, you kind of need to catch the ball right in the middle on those, and it has a chance then of...
To launch in one of these long throws. Volley coming to meet it. Dangerous flick on. Doherty in support if he needs him. Chip back into the middle instead, and Alexander Jimenez over the top of Matip. Not such a good delivery back.
At the Amex Stadium, Manchester City have just taken the lead for the first time on the day. Laporte.
They've come from behind in that game, of course, but now 98 points. One ahead of Liverpool. Here's Salah.
And Liverpool on 97. I mean, that is quite astonishing.
Henderson. Salah. In from Robertson. Away by Bolly. Flicked on by Origi. Jimenez letting it run. Jota. Doherty! Off the bar.
Brilliant. Absolutely superb from Wolves, that move. And we were saying that they had it in them, but they haven't really produced anything this incisive so far, the way they kept it on the move. And for him to hit it first time as well.
Temporarily beaten to it by Raul Jimenez. Back in from Dendoncker. Matip's deep
shot away.
Bolly was the target. Well, they've dared to dream. For 21 minutes, Liverpool were top of the table after Sadio Mane's opener here against Wolves. But Manchester City fighting back from a...
Obviously, Bobby Firmino not in the game today because of injury, but they've still got a number of players on the pitch there that can score goals. Mo Salah in his 38th appearance already. He's playing every game in the Premier League this year.
As things stand at the moment, it's going to be the most... And it just following one out, them out from the back. Robertson's ball forward. Guided down by Willy Bob. Cody hooking the ball away. It certainly settled the nerves if Liverpool could double their advantage, and Salah has trying to hold a high line. It's Alexander-Arnold that fires it in. Went for goal. Only side netting.
I love his imagination and his confidence, because he's put the arm up as if to say, well, I'm going to trick Rui.
Dendoncker trying to make something happen. It might yet break for Doherty, who was doing so. Liverpool can recycle it. Away by Bennett, but stumbling. As a consequence, Wolves can get it away. It was a crucial header. Hurled in by Bennett. Fabinho went to ground inside his own penalty. Newly promoted side for nearly 20 years. In behind him, Andy Robertson couldn't put the challenge in.
Doherty, as he did, and he did well just to manage to get his foot to it and get something.
Doherty's latest crossfield ball. Liverpool cutting it all there. Salah. Wolves might have an impact because of stoppage time. 3-away man ahead of him. Jota, Jimenez goes for goal. Only finds the cop.
And he's greedy, because Doherty clearly has given him a shout on the outside, and he could have just slipped him in.
Premier League campaign.
Oh, that took a deflection. That.
Nice pass from Alexander-Arnold for Henderson. Only have Mane to try and pick out in the middle. This area. Jota's in the middle here for Doherty. Raul Jimenez is there as well. And it was a crucial header ahead of Bennett. Origi continuing his run. He might yet find him. He can't hit the target. Replicate his Barcelona heroics. He's claiming a deflection, but a goal kick given. Probably waiting for Ruud. Alisson. Always a goal. Dendoncker supplying the width and a potentially potent cross as well. Nice, another good ball forward and another clever dummy and an excellent piece of goalkeeping from Alisson. Jimenez leaving it for Jota. And his reaction suggests he thinks he should have scored. There ahead of Jota. Alexander-Arnold's ball in, and there's the second goal. Scored again by Sadio Mane. Expertly taken, and it might just get him a share of the Golden Boot. Nothing more than a footnote in the grand scheme of things in terms of the title race.